Damon's gaze directed at Talia made her uncomfortable, and she wanted him to leave. Talia finished the food from her plate.
There's tiramisu for dessert.
You get dessert only if you join us in the dining room for a meal.
That's not what I meant.
Talia spoke again quickly.
I thought you might want cake so you can have it when you go down.
Damon cocked an eyebrow. Instead of worrying about others, you should think about yourself more. What do you want to do now? Talia hesitated. She wanted to say, I want you to leave, but Talia didn't dare say that out loud.
I want to sleep. I'm tired.
Damon nodded faintly, and his eyes fell on 2 empty plates. He collected them and stood up. Since you're tired, go to bed. Talia understood this marked the part where they said their goodnights, and she got her privacy.
Thank you for bringing me dinner.
Damon's lips lifted into a smile. You're welcome. Neither of them moved for a few seconds, and then Damon's eyes darted from Talia to the bed, silently telling her to go there. Talia moved toward the bed, thinking that once he left, she could do whatever she wanted, and she wanted to plan her exit strategies. She cursed her luck because she left the tablet in the kitchen. Maybe she could get it later when everyone fell asleep, assuming it remained there. She wore a childish t-shirt with purple kittens and leggings that used to belong to Lisa, but Talia had no intention of changing into the oversized tank top she used as sleepwear. Talia got under the comforter and watched Damon as he walked to the door, opened it, squatted, and then stood up and closed it.
I want to rest,
Talia reminded Damon when she realized he didn't leave her room. He only left the plates and utensils in the hallway. And it wasn't that he didn't leave, but he approached her. Rest, Damon said flatly while climbing on the bed next to her. Talia felt flabbergasted and shrank under the comforter. What the heck? Damon settled on the bed next to Talia while she looked at him in disbelief. The only thing preventing her from screaming involved the fact that Damon didn't go under the comforter. Your hand, Damon said, and Talia saw his hand hovering above the bed, palm up.
What?
The deal stated that I get to hold your hand whenever I feel like it, and you don't get to ask any questions.
You want to hold my hand now?
Damon wiggled his fingers impatiently, indicating that he waited for her to put her hand into his. Talia couldn't believe this, but Damon said that she could work in the kitchen in exchange for him eating the food she made and holding her hand. She worked in the kitchen, and he ate that food, and he wanted to hold her hand. Talia put her hand into Damon's gingerly while wondering if she made a mistake by accepting that deal. When she agreed to hand-holding, she didn't think that it would include Damon climbing into her bed. Damon's hand felt warm, and his fingers laced with Talia's. She took a deep breath, which brought her the scent of the forest and dark chocolate, and she didn't hate it, not even a little bit. He closed his eyes and savored the sparks which shot up his arm, filling his whole body with delightful energy that was amplified by the sweet, citrusy scent of freesia. Since he became the alpha, Damon sacrificed many things in the name of duty towards his pack. He even put his life on the line more than once. But this represented one sacrifice he refused to make. He didn't want to be apart from Talia. He couldn't. How on earth could he let her go? He knew that he acted selfishly, but he wanted her next to him because the thought of Talia not being close suffocated him. Talia, I don't want you to leave the Packhouse. Talia looked at him, and before she could object, he spoke again. I want you to treat this place as your home. If anyone gives you a hard time, you can put them in place or let me know, and I will do it for you. Gladly. Just don't leave. Okay?
Oh, for Damon,
Talia said, and her voice trailed when she saw Damon's frown of disapproval. She cleared her throat awkwardly before correcting herself.
Damon, I appreciate your kindness, but I don't belong here. It's too stressful.
I banned Casey from here. She will not return. Talia shook her head.
Today, it involved Casey. Tomorrow, it might be an alpha or some other important person that I need to tiptoe around. You said that I should treat this place as my home, but I can't feel at home if I need to hide.
You don't need to hide from anyone, Talia. My home is your home, Damon said, and he saw that Talia remained unconvinced. He had to try something else. How about this? Give me one chance. If anyone bothers you again or makes you uncomfortable, I will help you pack. Talia felt confused.
Why are you persistent?
Because the thought of you not being here agonizes me. I have a free room, and you need one. If you move, this place will stay empty and collect dust, and it will become a chore to find you in order to hold your hand.
I'm sure you can find someone else to hold hands with.
You're right, Damon agreed. There are many women and many hands, but there exists only one Talia Blake. And if I hold hands with any woman other than my wife, that would be considered cheating. My reputation isn't stellar, but I'm not a cheater. Talia felt her face burning, and she feared that she would spontaneously combust.
Please, stop talking like we're married.
Is that bothering you? Did it bother her? No, not really, because she knew that Damon joked. But if someone else heard it, they might not take it as a joke, and Talia would become the target of jealousy. Talia let out a slow breath while chanting internally that she should not allow Damon to fluster her.
I'm confident that you can find someone more willing to be your wife.
Are you saying that you're not willing? Damon asked without missing a beat, and his lips lifted into a mischievous smile. It's too late for that, my dear wife. The whole hospital in the human city knows you're my wife. And the waiter in the restaurant also. Talia felt exasperated. How much nonsense could he squeeze in 10 seconds?
Can you please stop joking about it? Maybe for you, that's normal. But for me...
Talia didn't know how to finish this. Normal? Do you think that I allow any woman to call herself Mrs. Blake?
You don't?
Talia asked sarcastically. You're the first one. The only one. Talia stared into Damon's icy blue eyes and searched for something, but other than sincerity, she didn't find anything else. Her breath stuck in her throat. Did he give her special treatment? Why would he do that? No, impossible. He played with her for some unknown reason, probably because she acted so gullible, and he got a kick from making her flustered with a few words. Talia gave up. She couldn't prove anything Damon said. Besides, even if he gave her special treatment and she became the first one to get the title of his pretend wife, it wouldn't change anything. He didn't court her or propose marriage for real, and bickering because of a silly game he came up with represented a fruitless effort.
Fine. I believe you.
I don't think you do.
Let's drop that topic.
Talia wanted to discuss something more pressing.
How long are you going to hold my hand? There must exist some limit. I'm not sure I can sleep like this.
She didn't feel sleepy, and Damon's proximity combined with teasing kept her on edge.
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.